Social media is everything. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this is because I want to remind you guys that social media is sold to you as an addition, as a tiny, tiny little thing, but it's truly the whole thing. So social media presence has become massive. The budgets have stayed small. I'm going to show you guys how to get around that. Number one, they know that social media is the whole game. So what they're going to do is try to discredit it and diminish it first so that you don't charge for that. Number two, what we're going to do is come at them in the most polite, in the most professional way, but we're going to come at them with facts and questions. Can I ask where else they might be used? Like, would they be used for additional record covers? And they'll say, no, probably not. And I'll say, are you going to run full page magazine ads on them? And they'll say, no, we're definitely not doing that. And I'll say, are you running television ads on them? And they'll say, no, we're definitely not running TV ads on them. And then I'll say, just kind of in a laughing way, I'll say, okay, so then social media is really your whole vehicle for marketing. I'm not going to repeat all these facts, but now they know what I'm saying. Once it's in social media, it's out there. TikTok, Clubhouse though, Facebook, Pinterest, Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, Snap, everything else. Once it's in social media, it's international. Once it's in social media, it spreads like wildfire. It's our job to say, okay, well, I see that their Instagram has 3.8 million followers, and they get an average of 150,000 likes per photo. So that probably means at least 700,000 people put their eyes on it. That's more than any magazine circulation, because you know magazines now are about 85 to 125,000. Yeah, and that's just his Instagram account. And then of course there's stories which add another 100,000 that don't even see it on the feed. So when you tell them, hey, I understand it's just for social media, but those were the olden days. Social media is really everything. It's the only arena that we play in. So very respectfully, I have to charge accordingly to that, because the impact that my pictures are going to have on social media is going to be huge. I mean, we're not talking about thousands of eyes like a magazine. We're going to talk about hundreds of thousands of shares, millions and millions of eyes on the work. But when you do that, here's what happens. They know what's up, first of all, that you're not brand new. They know that you know your value as an artist, as a photographer. They know that you understand the value of your art in the marketplace for their client. And they understand that you are willing to play fair, but you have to have a seat at that table and you got to be fairly compensated. When you charge your full rate, you just defended my rate. You just defended all the photographers around. When you work below your rate, you just drop my rate, and you just dropped every other photographer's rate too. We have to rise up together as one.